9. Precision parenting. On the short walk from the train station to the hospital, I saw a street sweeper a few feet ahead of me. I picked up my pace to catch up to the giant vehicle and waited for its driver to notice me frantically waving at him. Charles smiled when he saw me and rolled down the street sweeper's version of a passenger side window. The vehicle moved so slowly that he never actually stopped driving and sweeping. "Good morning, Doc," he yelled over the noise. "Good to see you," I yelled back. He rolled up the window, we both waved at each other, and then I gave him a thumbs-up sign. He flashed a huge grin and returned his focus to the street ahead of him. His face looked fatter than when I'd last seen him, but he otherwise looked happy and healthy. Charles was my patient, although now that his kidney disease was in remission, I saw him only once a year for relatively quick and uneventful visits. We spent most of our sessions talking about his family and his job with the city sanitation department. He told me he sometimes was assigned to street sweeping the area around the hospital, but this was only the second time I'd ever seen him in the midst of working. We both seemed excited about this chance encounter outside the clinic setting. One of the parenting books suggested to me by a family therapist promoted a parenting philosophy guided by the phrase, "I see you." This mantra applied in both a literal and a metaphorical sense. I see you teasing your brother, for example, or in better times, I see you encouraging your brother to play Legos with you. What a great big sister thing to do. But I see you is meant to be much more than just a way to call out a child on her missteps or recognize good behavior. I see you for who you are. Parents should be communicating at all times. I am observing you because I'm curious about you. I want to learn about you and be excited about the same things you're excited about. Parents should know their children's favorite movies, books, breakfasts, desserts, toys, songs, colors, and stuffed animals. They should be able to recite the names of their children's best friends this week and last week. This parent as anthropologist metaphor argues that if we observe our children long enough, we can understand their actions. In turn, if we need to correct any of these actions, we can intervene from a place of empathy rather than judgment. When I teach medical students to take a history, I coach them to maintain